When Ankur Jain told his family he was going to start a beer company, his father stopped speaking to him for 5 years. This was not an overreaction. Jain had no background in brewing, no experience in alcohol, no connections in the industry. He was a Delhi-born tech professional who had sold a healthcare startup in New York, returned to India in 2007, and decided that what the country needed was a better beer. The Indian beer market in 2007 was dominated by heavy, bitter lagers. Kingfisher Strong, Haywards. Products built for volume, not for taste. Nobody was making anything different. Nobody was even trying. Jain decided to try. He flew to Flanders, Belgium, one of the world's great brewing regions, and he learned. He studied the grains, the yeast, the hops. He understood that craft beer was not just a different product, it was a different philosophy. Small batches, real ingredients, room to experiment, the opposite of everything the Indian market was offering. He could not find a brewery in India good enough to make what he had in mind. So the first batches of Bira 91 were brewed in Belgium, bottled there, and shipped to India. When those first bottles hit the shelves in 2015, the reaction was immediate. A smooth wheat beer in a bright can with a cheeky monkey on the label. Not heavy, not bitter, not the same lager everyone had been drinking for decades. Something new, something fun, something that felt like it belonged to a different India. Sales in the first year reached 1.5 lakh cases. By 2016, that had grown to nearly 7 lakh cases. Sequoia India, now Peak 15 Partners, led a $6 million funding round. Then came Sofina, Sixth Sense Ventures, and Japan's Kirin Holdings. Total investment crossed $450 million. By 2023, Bira 91 was selling 9 million cases a year. Across 550 towns, in 18 countries, bars in London stocked it. Revenues hit approximately $98 million. India's favorite craft beer. Built by a man whose father had not spoken to him for 5 years because he dared to try. That is the rise. The fall is harder to tell because it happened on 2 levels simultaneously, one visible, one hidden. And the visible one distracted almost everyone from the hidden one. The visible collapse began with a paperwork decision. As Bira grew, its investor base grew with it. In December 2022, the parent company, B9 Beverages Private Limited, was approaching 200 shareholders. Under Indian corporate law, crossing that threshold is not permitted for a private company. The company had no choice. It was legally required to convert. 2. Drop the word private from its name. B9 Beverages Private Limited became B9 Beverages Limited. 1 word removed. 4 syllables gone. What followed was catastrophic. Alcohol licensing in India is not a national matter. It is a state-by-state matter. Every state has its own excise rules, its own permits, its own label approvals. And when a company's legal name changes, every state treats it as a brand new entity, not a renamed company. A new company, starting from scratch. Every permit had to be reapplied for, every license reissued, every label reprinted and reapproved, in every state, simultaneously. A process that took between 4 and 6 months. During those months, Bira 91 could not legally sell beer in most of its key markets. Delhi and Andhra Pradesh alone accounted for approximately 40% of Bira's sales. Both went dry. Warehouses filled with beer that could not be moved. Approximately $10 million worth of inventory written off because it sat too long waiting for paperwork that never came fast enough. When consumers cannot find their favorite beer for months, they do not wait for it. They find something else. And in a market that was rapidly filling with competitors, finding something else had never been easier. Sales fell from 9 million cases in 2023 to between 6 and 7 million in 2024, Revenue dropped 22%. Losses for the financial year 2024 reached approximately $89 million, on revenues of only $76 million, spending more than it earned. Every single day, BlackRock had been in advanced talks to invest approximately $60 million. It walked away when the chaos became clear. But here is what the name change story obscures. The cracks in Bira's foundation were older than the paperwork crisis. When production shifted from Belgium to India, the beer changed. The water was different. The grain was different. The taste was different. The product that had made Bira famous, the smooth wheat beer that had felt like a revelation on Indian shelves, could not be exactly replicated with Indian ingredients. Quality slipped, subtly at first, then noticeably. Instead of building its own breweries, Bira leased third-party facilities, staffing them with its own workers, a costly hybrid that strained capital. Key breweries operated far below capacity. The Mysore brewery was reportedly running at less than 20% utilization. The company had spent heavily on promotions, approximately $27 million on sponsorships, including a 5-year ICC cricket sponsorship and official partnerships with 5 IPL teams. In an industry that runs on wafer-thin margins and demands heavy working capital, that kind of spending leaves almost no room for error. The founder kept launching new products, new product lines every year. When existing brands like Bira Blonde and Bira White were doing well, the company kept chasing new experiments instead of consolidating what worked. The result was a bloated product range that diluted the brand and consumed cash that the business could not afford. And the governance structure was concentrated entirely in the founder's family. Ankur Jain as CEO, his wife as a promoter director, his mother as a promoter director. A company worth hundreds of millions of dollars, run like a family proprietorship. Former employees described Jain as a headmaster-type boss who ran the company in silos, creating an echo chamber where nobody had the courage to confront him. Multiple CFOs came and went, each departure a quiet signal that something inside was not right. When the name change hit a company that was genuinely strong, it might have survived 6 months off the shelves. When it hit a company already carrying these wounds, 6 months was long enough to become a crisis, and the crisis became a collapse. More than 250 employees formally petitioned the board and major investors, demanding the removal of Ankur Jain. The letter cited corporate governance failures, lack of transparency, delayed salaries ranging from 3 to 6 months, vendor payment backlogs, Provident Fund contributions unpaid since March 2024, tax deducted at source allegedly owed to the government but not deposited for over 50 employees. Pending dues for more than 500 current and former employees were estimated at approximately $6 million. The workforce shrank from 600 employees to approximately 200. The main office reportedly shut. Several owned manufacturing units closed or paused production. Kirin Holdings and other investors moved to take over the Beer Cafe, the profitable pub chain that Bira had acquired in 2022, by invoking pledged shares. Jain filed a plea in the Delhi High Court to stop them, and received an interim order restraining further action. The company's accumulated losses stood at approximately $252 million, total liabilities reportedly exceeding $167 million. Auditors cast significant doubt on the company's ability to continue as a going concern. The phrase that, in accounting, means, "We are not certain this company will still exist." Ankur Jain has said he is working to raise fresh capital, that operations will resume, that employees will be paid, that Bira will emerge stronger. Whether that happens remains to be seen. What is already clear is the lesson. Jain built something genuinely remarkable. In a market that did not know it wanted craft beer, he created the category from scratch, with no experience, against his family's wishes, flying to Belgium to learn what India's breweries could not yet teach him. That took real vision, real courage, real grit. But building a category is not the same as building a company. The same qualities that made Jane extraordinary as a founder, the restlessness, the ambition, the refusal to be satisfied with what existed, became liabilities as a manager. He kept launching new products when he should have protected existing ones. He spent on visibility when he should have built reserves. He concentrated power in his family when he should have built independent governance. He shifted production without protecting quality. He expanded into 18 countries without ensuring short-term profitability. And when a routine legal requirement triggered a compliance crisis, there was no cushion to absorb it. The name change did not destroy Bira 91. It revealed what was already fragile underneath. India's craft beer market exists because of Bira. The Simbas and the White Owls and the Kati Patangs, the entire generation of Indian craft breweries that followed, were made possible by what Ankur Jain built in 2015. He opened the door. He just could not hold it open long enough to walk through it himself.